Hello everyone, I'm Escubish and welcome to HC Talks Season 2 Episode 4 HC Talks with Yug Patel. So he holds currently 4 state records for Gujarat in 3 into 3 and 3 into 3 100. He is currently national and sits for average in 100. So hello Yug, how are you?
Hello H, I'm fine. How are you H?
Working good. So I'm very sorry to the audience that after 6 months we are posting HC Talks. But yeah, this would be fun and hopefully we continue the series. So giving a brief introduction about Yug. So I guess he competed before COVID also, but that time he was sort of a noob that I am currently. And now he is a pro and currently he is 20th in India for 3 into 3 average and 6th in India in 3 into 3 100 average and he is in top 15 the Asia for 100 average. So how did you start your journey? Basically, this is the basic question that I ask every guest that we have. So, how did you start your journey of cubing?
Yes, my cubing journey started like before COVID, a few months before COVID, where like we all know that there are some trends in class, and one of the trends was cubing. So I got interested in it and I learned, and it took me 3 months because I learned the first layer from another from one person and the other rest of it from another person. So it was a long time, but afterwards in 2020 I competed in Sinocubics where my average was not that good. It was like 29 or something, don't remember. But in COVID, mostly because of CSUL and other online comps, I have improved a lot, I can say.
Yeah, that we can see from your results. So he got a 20.59 average in his first competition, Sinod Quiz 2020, and now he has a PR average of 8.25, which is currently 20th in India. So I just want to ask that what motivated you to keep on cubing? Because I'm pretty sure that 2020 and 2022 that is almost going to end. Almost 3 years you have been cubing. So in this 3 years, the biggest motivation what it has been.
Biggest motivation is to keep learning and see finding that people are getting faster than you, and that is like a competitiveness that we first it was just the class, now it's like India, and the people who I'm competing it and the number of people have widened and increased, so that keeps me motivated in cubing. And also that constant hit that I have failed a sub 8 average, and that is keeping me motivated to get a sub 8 average in my next form.
Okay, so that's great. I have met you only once in person. That too was in Phoenix Mumbai Cube Challenge 2022 in June. So that was a very fun competition because it was my first competition and I guess youth's first competition
Second,
post COVID. Post COVID.
post COVID,
Yeah.
yes.
So I just remember one thing that was very sad for us that you also knows that is the 3 into 3 finals.
DNF,
So that was a
DNF
DNF
average.
average from his side. But yeah, doesn't matter.
That is what
Yeah.
that is the one thing that made me motivated from Phoenix to iCube, and that made me win iCube.
Yes.
So that was the biggest motivation, that when you press the timer, take a breath and then solve. So thanks to Sukant Cole for that tip. That helped me a lot in the final.
So according to his stats, he has always got a PR average in 3 into 3 in every round he has competed in. So like he got a 9.83 PR average in Finnish Cube Challenge, then directly he got a 8.30 PR average in the first round of iCube and then 8.25. So this has been a huge task for him. Like he's sub 9 from a long time, I guess, and I guess sub 8.5 for a long time. But
Yeah.
the official results are the main thing. Unofficially, people can be sub 7 also, but official is very difficult because I have competed 4 times and I know the hit that how hard it hits to miss your average and whatever PR you get because I got a 8.85 PR single full step in Bengal Cube Open, but a huge but there was the plus two, so
Plus two.
that was the biggest drawback of the competition, one
pinnacle
of the
of,
biggest.
pinnacle of sadness. Pinnacle
Yeah,
of sadness.
actually
A plus two is
because
I plus two to 1.5 to at Phoenix in 2 by 2. So that
Yes,
was
yes,
like,
yes. We remember. Yes,
oh
I
my
remember
God,
that. So plus two, like people say, should be removed from WCA, but according to me, like it feels irritating, but
perfection,
actually, yeah. But
perfection
main,
matters.
yeah. But main thing is, if it is removed, people will be more casual about not completing their solves, and it will be a
Yeah,
mess.
obviously.
Huh.
Sometimes it's just like that. The person will put it like a U move is left, so it
Yeah.
will be an unfair advantage.
Yeah,
But
because
yes,
solving is the
perfection
sport,
matter.
not leaving it
Yes,
you or you two or a you prime.
yes,
So, anyways, jokes apart, I'm pretty sure you guys also have some experience with plus twos or penalties. So, yeah, you can share it in the comment box. So, my next question is, suppose if I am a beginner, I want to get into cubing. So what way can I get into? Like directly, it's not like I will just get a cube and start learning. Yeah, like it's how people work, but
it's
yeah, but like what actually you will say that either get a proper course or you learn from YouTube or search Google or how to do it.
before you get a course, I would recommend you to explore yourself and know how the cubing community is. And before, like, beginners don't know how the cubing community is. People are very friendly. If you ask something, they'll give you tips more than the one you wish for. So that is one thing. And also explore yourself and try to create tricks. Maybe like that helped me. Like you need to explore the cubing community as well as your 3 by 3. And for me, I first solved a pyramid, then I solved a 3 by 3. But now it's like different. My 3 by 3 average is better than. But yes, you can explore different cubes and explore what you can have, or maybe you can get a course. It's your choice, but it's not, everyone can afford it, but it's your choice if you want it or not. But I'd recommend you to explore uh, uh, things about cubing yourself.
Okay, so by this statement, you guys just give a huge drawback about for me and the other coaches who teach, who do hard work and get some earnings. So
Correct.
that's a different thing. Okay, just joking, just joking. No doubt, EI is said it correctly that the Cuban community is a very friendly one. Like you can see that we guys are friends, and yeah, we basically have been friends for a long time, more than an year, and I have learned a
Yes.
lot from many of the people. Like actually, I would say that we have a pro cubers assemble group. Like we had a pro cubers meet last year on 2nd of October. I remember that. So that was a fun thing. So there people are actually very friendly. We have people who are very good at certain events, like
Different events.
yeah, Kunal Bhai and Iron Bhai almost covers up measure of the part, but there are other people who are good in square one, 100 other
people
events.
people from different regions are there, not only like
Yes,
people concentrated in one region. Like people from Tamil Nadu
yeah,
interact with people from Gujarat, and also people from USA are there. Even
yes,
Ishan is in
yeah,
that group.
yeah. Now an NRI. So
Now and then,
basically, yeah. So basically, people made this community better and better, and that's why, like, I always say that maybe the community is very small, but not always that big things are only the ones which make things more great. Even this small community is a very good one, and if I'm not saying that it should not be big, but the small things join up, and the less people, the more friendly people. And like in competitions also, moreover, people don't think like I will win. They always motivate each other. And now for
yes.
Palash, Gwali or Cuboid, I am not a toxic person. Making it clear. People who know, they know. For other people, it's out of the box. Anyways, so jokes
Okay.
apart, just being it clear that when I started, I didn't feel that I would be at certain level where people will come and interact with me and I will be able to help people. Even I
uh,
even didn't thought that I will be having conversations with people who are great.
Kunalok.
Yeah, obviously Kunal, Aryan Bhaiya, these are some great people whom I used to admire and I admire now also. But I didn't thought
One
ever
thing,
that yeah,
yes. The one thing I would like to add is that I helped Kunalo get two clients because
Okay.
of my comp, and they wanted me to coach them, but I couldn't. I wasn't able to coach them because I can solve, I can't teach.
Yeah.
So I
So
gave them
yeah,
Kunal's contact so they could get his course, and it's good.
yeah.
I
Obviously, because Kunal Bhaiya's coaching I have also got for 5 into 5 and has improved me drastically. And maybe further I will get some more courses, depends on what I wish to improve for. Not only courses, other than that also everybody is very helpful, especially the record holders whom, like, our concept basic idea is that people who are at a certain high level, they will be a bit of selfish, egoistic, why they would help us,
yeah,
but in this cubing community it doesn't happen. Like I have even been in contact with Masiao, Donsu Park. They have been very helpful for me as well, and they have helped me by certain tips. And that's very good. And maybe even if they didn't help me directly with certain tips, the effort that they gave to reply my one message on Instagram among so many messages,
yes,
that's enough. That's what it makes it
agreed
very
with
clear
that.
that the community is very clean, very helpful. And like my,
I
yeah, for me the
yes,
fan moment was in ISA 2022 competition. I was with the organizers only. I was living in the hostel room of the organizer itself, yes bhaiya. So we just entered the venue in the morning of the competition, and people, like I saw two people sitting a bit far behind, um,
yeah,
and they raised, they waved me their hand, and I was like, what happened? I thought I know them, but I didn't knew them, but they told, you HQish. I was like, oh, I am not that big of a famous person, but yeah, that was a good moment for me, because when
that's
people
very nice.
recognize you for what you do, and that's it, and that makes your
I
efforts for
can
that
understand. I
sport,
can
yeah,
understand.
so that makes your effort for the sport or whatever work you have done worth it. And yeah, that's what
Yes.
people actually work for. They make themselves more improving, and the results show the hard work. So I would like to ask you, what are your other hobbies than cubing?
Yes, I am very much into like astrophysics, parallel universe and all. Also,
Okay.
I like to play table tennis. Like I recently I got third in district tournament
Okay,
in
that's
table
great.
tennis. Also, I like cycling. So I like math. I am that typical perspective of a non-cuber of a cuber that a fast cuber always likes math. I am that typical cuber, but I know many people don't like math, but I am not one of them. I do love maths.
Okay, so this person is telling all things opposite to me. I'm a BHT student. I didn't choose maths in 11. So that's like his statement that good cubers love
See,
maths.
that's what cubing community does. That's what cubing community does. Like we both have different choices, but we are combined. We are together for cubing.
Yes,
That's a thing about cubing community that a non-cuber
true.
should know.
So that's what the community is all about. Different people of different regions around the world, different hobbies they have, different choices they have, different ages, everything different. But one thing that makes us all together is queuing. So that's the
Unite.
power of queuing.
Yes.
Yeah. So my next question is that what has been the best queuing experience in your life?
The best cubing experience was my 12.33 OH average.
Okay.
Like it was a auditorium. Like I was sitting on the first solving station, which was like the first step. So I didn't feel real. Like what was I doing? I got a 11, then I got a 10. So I wasn't feeling real. And then I had like Vedant Kandoi was just standing near to me, and he's like 5 second inspection, 5 second. I was like, I know, but like what am I doing? I couldn't feel real. And in the 3 by 3 finals, that same comp in IQ, I sat beside the same judge, and I knew that this guy was lucky for me, and that's why I got uh, I got the win at that pump. And also, both the OH average was a sub 12 fail and the 3 by 3 average was a sub 8 fail. Like I almost missed it by the last solve. If I could make the last solve good, I could have gotten a good, like I would have been sub NR5 for both 3
Okay,
by 3 and OH.
no worries. In the next comms, you will surely achieve it. My next question is, do you know any extra subsets for last layer? And would you suggest people learning it, or you feel that people can be like Math Spark and even Aryan Chabra who don't learn any extra subsets and are very fast enough?
Yes, for me, I do learn subsets. First, I started with COLL. Like you have to explore some of these algs, because in some cases, like you do a long alg and then you get a Z pump. Like it's of no use doing a long alg and then you get a Z pump. So like for that, you can learn a ZBLL for that case, or you can just do a normal normal OLL and then get a PLL. And one thing you should look for APERMs. APERMs are very fast. For me, I always look for APERMs. I like somehow try to make APERMs. For personally, I feel like my APERMs are faster than my UPERMs. So that's why. If your ZPERM is faster than your APERM, it's up to you. You can try to find out more ZPERMs.
Okay, so that's a good thing that you should surely explore more subsets because
Ah,
at last, see, you may be not going to achieve the success with learning the subset or whatever you're trying to do, but at least you had the experience. And like, I don't have any experience learning subsets. Like, I am a guy who just suddenly out in some 6 months or 7 months gets some motivation to learn some subset like VLS, winter variation, something like that. Um, he searches for the algorithms, opens it up, tries to learn one algorithm, and then thinks, "Who will waste so much of time? Either rather, I will just practice," and just turns up to leave that thing. But
that
as you said, like it's not necessary that you always learn it and you will use it, but at least you will have some experience, and not necessary that you have to learn entire set. Now you can learn partly, like you can learn some algorithms which are helpful in avoiding some special cases. Like I was having a chat with Chetan Rogar Dhanjal Bhaiya, who is the current Cube NR holder and former Asian record holder. So he told me, I was telling him that I just hate H pumps and stuff. So he told me that you can learn H pump avoidation, not necessary its algorithms, but yeah, it can be done with some logic. And for
yes,
ZPUM is avoidance, you have to learn special algorithms. So these things, when you talk with people who have experienced it and who have
yes,
practiced it for such a long time, it makes you much more clear about things. Like, see, basic thing is I make reviews about new cubes, or not even necessary that new cubes, but about cubes and stuff. Uh, so the purpose is that people, like, I will get the cube, that's for sure. If I share a review, and see, always the reviews are according to the preference of the people who are making it.
yes,
Suppose if I am making it, so I always tell that it's according to my choice, my feeling, and according to me, that how is
yes,
the cube feeling. And it may not be that everybody will feel the same, but I always describe that what is the feeling of the cube, so that way people are much more clearer, and that way they can imagine, they can process how to buy
yes,
and what to buy. Like many people love the WRM
yes,
maglev, but I love it, like it's very good but it's too fast, and that's the concept.
yes.
So every cube
That's
is
my
not,
main.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That is the main for
Preference is
many other
different,
people.
right?
Yes, preference is different, and even setups are different. So that is what, everybody has different choices. But at last, I just tell the features overall, not according to my preference, and then according to my preference also. So that's how the things work. So when person has a experience, that's why we just search for reviews. Because if a person who has already tried the cube, or suppose as you told the algorithms, so that is the person who will be the correct one to guide you and what can be the
Yes,
experience. I want to ask you that I have seen that you have been practicing. two into two, three into three, obviously, and OH suddenly I didn't knew you practice so much that you will get NR sets. Mm. And sometimes four into four as well. Why don't you like? Why are you not trying to get into some big cubes? Maybe it will be a competition for me,
I
no doubt. But yeah, just overall.
I did try 5x5, but I don't know. I get more attracted to 3x3 and OH that much that if I do one solve, like I think that in that one solve I could have finished 3 to 4 solves. So that's like time consuming and time constraint is there sometimes. So that's like a thing. But also I will try to improve in 5x5. Yes, hopefully, and give you some competition.
Yeah, I am ready for the competition. Actually, I will be very happy to get some competition because Hasnain is out of my reach. He is too fast, and nobody else whom I know very personally is very close to my average. Like Siddesh Pore, he is very close. He will
Siddesh
surely
Pore is
beat
like the
me.
find of Maharashtrian comps after COVID. CSUL, nobody knew him. Like he
Yeah.
didn't even participate.
In the starting, after
That,
PMCC, participated in PMCC, like I was like, I will be the fastest newcomer in 5 into 5 for sure. Like, it was not an award, but yeah, actually, I was just feeling that, yeah, 5 into 5, I will be fastest because my regular habit is that in any competition that I'm participating, maybe I'm organizing or just participating, I just check the site sheet so much. Like I remember everybody's averages and everybody's positions and plan accordingly that how I can beat them.
Siddesh Pore comes out of nowhere
Huh,
and beats Siddesh.
in 4 into 4 was a trash in PMCC. I didn't get a sub 50 average that time, and now I have a sub 38. So that too, not even 5 months. So that is what I mean. Like Siddesh Pore, I just got to listen that he got a sub 33, sub 35 average for sure, so below that also, and sub 30 single. I was like, what the hell? And some random person told me that he is sub 105 on 5 into 5. I was like, what? And then I got to know he's not sub 105, he's sub 1 15, 20, something like that. He messed up, and that's why he didn't qualify. I was the only newcomer to qualify for the finals, and that time got a very good single of 2 minutes 43 seconds, I guess. Yeah. So that was a huge mess up. Like it was going to be close to sub 1. And yeah, the rest is history. I just messed up the OLA parity. So yeah, anyways. So let's hope that you get good in 5 into 5 and bigger cubes, and let's see that who gets better and we get a good competition.
Yes.
So yeah, do you think that this HC Tots interview was fun?
Yes, it was a lot of fun. Finally, trying because we planned this since like before PMCC. So,
Yeah.
like it's been almost 6 months since this interview, and I knew that Hitesh wanted to show my official results because before PMCC my official results were a 20.20 average. So I know that's one of the factors, and also the time we couldn't set a time. So finally it was good.
Yeah, because main thing is not only about you. Main thing is see, I know that how good are you. I That's why I told previously in the interview that
Yes,
I know that how good are you, but I have to prove the people that how good actually you are. So for that I need official results. Hmm? I
yes,
can
yes.
show you.
I understand.
I can make you do a solve and see, but that's useless, and people will focus on
Yes,
official results. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be this happy previously if we had it other than your
yes. I couldn't share my
yeah.
experience too.
Yeah, and main thing is I had a huge time constraint. I didn't had at all time, because if it was just because of your results, I would have done with other people. But as you know, after Ashwin Narendran, we didn't had with anyone else. Now I will try to get into this again. Like unlike the season one ending up very early, this would go on a bit more. So yeah, I guess this is already being a long interview. So I feel that Yug will surely succeed more and get his sub 8
sub
very
8
soon,
average.
and sub 12 also very soon, and maybe he will get some NRs soon. Maybe not into 5 into 5.
Also beat Hitesh in 5 by 5. Very soon coming.
Yeah,
Five
surely you
by five.
can.
I'll grind 5 by 5 now.
Yes, so that is the drawback of doing a HC Talks interview with someone and motivating them for the event you do the most. So, anyways, jokes apart. So, for our special request, we have a question from our very great cuber. He is a very
Who?
great YouTuber also.
Who?
Hmm. So,
HQ
firstly,
wish.
let me ask the question. Hmm. Um, is it like, do you think that like it has been a sort of a concept that if you are good in 3 into 3 you can be very, like you can be good at bigger cubes very quickly, so do you think that?
Okay. I didn't expect you asking about bigger cubes to me because I have no idea about it. But like you need
Okay,
that. Yeah.
let me simplify the
OH.
question.
OH. Change it to OH. I'll
No, no.
answer it
Let me simplify it to
in detail.
wait. So I mean that do you think that 3 into 3 helps you get faster at broader event categories, and does 3 into 3 actually help you a lot compared
It
to other
does help
events?
you, but like many events have their own like necessities. Like
Obviously.
for 5 by 5 you have to be like you have some things that you have to be good at. For OH you have to have a good turning and a fast control of your cube. That's why I prefer controllable cubes in OH and faster cubes in 3 by 3. Like my 3 by 3 main is WRM maglev and my OH main is GTS 2M. Like that is a bit surprising, like using a 2017 cube in 2022 and it's stickered. So like, but I set it up in a way with loops. It's perfect for me.
Yeah, so he's been Math Park using Stigert Cube for OH. So, yeah, so as you would have correctly guessed, it was from the great Cuber and YouTuber,
HQ-ish,
HQish.
HQ-ish.
And you know for whom this question was? For this ping was Ahish told me not to
Oh,
use. So that's why I just want to show him that yeah, it's SC Talk, so I can use it. So jokes apart, I hope that everybody watching out there enjoyed this podcast, interview, HC Talks, whatever you can call it, and maybe some improvements are to be made because I am literally out of nowhere. We just had a I just clicked a conversation 2 3 hours ago that let's have a HC Talks today. So he told okay fine, and I'm just not in a like I am not in the zone of HC toss anymore, so I have to get into the zone after this. So yeah, you can just drop a comment whom you want to see as a guest in HC toss. Don't be like match parkour please Zemdets. Those are out of my range. And be
orange hoodie,
most
orange hoodie.
yeah, be in more over India because HC toss focuses more over
I
of
can give one
Indian keyword.
suggestion. I can give one
Astain,
suggestion.
Astain.
Yes, Hasnain, Hasnain.
Yes, we will have him soon. That was not a leak. That should not have been leaked. But okay,
Sorry.
fine. Let me see that how available he is, because he also has his
Yeah,
Sam
sure.
Center. So yeah, that will be all from my side, and hope you enjoyed. So you can just share a
Yes,
small experience of HC Dots today.
yes, it was like as HQ said, we planned this HC talks like since a long time, but we finally came to a time which was comfortable for both of us. Just a few hours before, he just messaged me, bro, HC talks, and then I was like, yes, 8:15, and we started doing this,
Yes.
and it was a good experience. Finally coming to HC talks and interacting and talking about my NR6 average. I won't stop tagging it.
Okay, that should be the thing. Like, I don't stop flexing my 4 state records that are useless to be flexing for. But, anyways, it doesn't matter. So, anyways, let's meet you all in my next video. Maybe exit thoughts or whatever my next video is. I also don't know. That's a good thing. My phone is not working. So, kindly buy me a new phone. Huh? Anybody can ship me to my address. Just ping me on Instagram to get my address and ship me a new one. That's it. So yeah, bye for now. Meet you in the next video soon. So bye.